Good morning, students. Hope you all are good and safe at home. We are doing geometric progression. Let's do some more questions of geometric progression. The question is, the fourth term of GP is square of its second term. Now one condition is given to us. What is the condition? Fourth term. That means A4 of GP is square of its second term. That means A2's whole square. And we know that in GP, the fourth term is, the formula is AR 4 minus 1, because we know the formula of nth term of GP is AR raised to power n minus 1. So here instead of n we have 4. So AR 4 minus 1, same as A2, which is AR 2 minus 1 whole square. Power 2 is already there. Now it is AR 4 minus 1 3, AR raised to power 1 4 raised to power 2. Now this power is for 4, that means it is A square and R square. AR cube. Okay. When this A will go to this side, A square R square upon A. It will cut out with A. Now we will get AR whole square. Okay, when this R square will come to this side, it divides with R cube. Now what will get? It is A equals to R. This is the condition we get here is A is equals to R. Now another condition is the first term is minus 3. It is given to us that A is minus 3. If A is minus 3, then R is also minus 3, because we have already found it out that A is equals to R. If A is equals to 3, then R is equals to minus 3. Then we need to determine seventh term. Seventh term, that means A7, we need to find it out. Its formula is AR 7 minus 1. So it becomes AR whole raised to power 6. What is A? It is minus 3. And what is R? It is again minus 3 whole raised to power 6. Its power, if there is no power, that means power is 1. If there is no power of base, that means its power is 1. So minus 3 raised to power 1 multiply minus 3 raised to power 6. Bases are same and in between multiply sign is there. Then powers will add. It is 1 plus 6, it is 7. Now minus 3 raised to power 7. You can calculate minus 3 raised to power 7 and will get the answer. Hope this question is clear to you. Let's do one more question of GP. Now the next question is 5th, 8th and 11th term of GP are P, Q and S respectively. Okay, this is the given condition that 5th term is P, 8th term is Q and 11th term is S. That means 5th term means A5. It is given to us, it is P. 8th term it is Q and 11th term it is S. This is already given to us and we need to show this thing Q square is equals to PS. We need to show, first of all, we know that these are the terms of GP. Then we can apply the formula of nth term A5. That means AR raised to power 4 is equals to P, AR raised to power 7 is equals to Q, and here AR raised to power 10. How's 10? 11 minus 1. It is equals to S. Now we have three equations. Name it as 1, 2, 3. But we need to show Q square is equals to PS. We'll take left hand side first of all. It is Q square. What is Q? It is AR raised to power 7. Its power is 2 because Q's whole square. We need to calculate Q's whole square. Q's value is AR raised to power 7. It is its whole square. It becomes A raised to power 2 and R. 7 2s are 14. It becomes A square R raised to power 14. Now we'll calculate right hand side. Right hand side is saying we need to calculate the multiplication of PS. Now what is the value of P? It is AR raised to power 4. And what is s? It is a r raised to power 10. Now, if there is no power of a, that means its power is 1. Again, its power is 1. You are watching that there is multiplication sign in between, and bases are same. So 1 plus 1, powers will add, bases are same, and in between multiplication sign is there. Hence for r as well, 4 plus 10. It becomes a raised to power 2, r raised to power 14. You are watching, left hand side's value and right hand side's value are equal. So result, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence, what we wanted to prove, it is already proved. Hence, proved. Hope this question is clear to you. Let's do one more question of GP. The next question is, for what value slash s? It means, for what value of x? It means, when we calculate x, it can be a single value or it can be more than one value. So, slash s is saying, that means it can be one value of x or it can be more than one value of x. So, what values of x, the numbers minus 2 by 7, x or minus 7 by 2 are in GP. Okay, these three numbers are in GP. Are in GP. If these are in GP, that means its ratio will be common. First of all, we'll calculate. Okay, here R1 is equals to R2. We'll calculate both ratios simultaneously. That if it is in GP, that means the ratio is common. R1, how we calculate R1? A2 by A1, x upon minus 2 by 7 and minus 7 by 2 upon x. A2 by A1 and A3 by A2. Now, this 7 when, okay, this is in division, or we can say reciprocate multiplication. Minus 2 by 7 is division, or whenever it will go in multiplication symbol, then it will reciprocate. Here minus 7 by 2 and again x, we can write x as x by 1. So it can be written as in multiplication 1 by x, reciprocate. Or if you are not understanding this equation, then you can calculate by direct cross multiplying it. This is one of the easiest method. Or you can do by this way, or you can directly cross multiply. It is x into x, which is x square, and minus 7 by 2 into minus 2 by 7. So 2 will calculate, cut with 2, 7 will cut with 2, x square is equals to minus plus 1. So x square's value is equals to 1. X square's value is equals to 1. When this power will go to this side, it becomes under root 1 with plus minus sign. Remember this thing, whenever the power 2 will go to another side, that means if power 2 is on left hand side, when it goes to right hand side, always it becomes plus minus under root of that value. So under root 1 is 1 already. So x values, here there are two values of x. One is, first value is 1, another value is minus 1. Hope this question is clear to you. You can directly calculate. But was the given? Let's do it once again. The three numbers, it was given that the numbers are in GP. The numbers are in GP, that means the ratios are common. So first ratio is A2 by A1, x upon minus 2 by 7 and minus 7 by 2 by x. So there are two ways to do the calculation, or you can do calculation on your own, but it should be right only. So you can directly cross multiply. After doing cross multiplication, we'll get x is equals to plus minus 1. Or you can do this question by this criteria. This minus 2 by 7. We know that a by b upon c by d, when it goes to this c by d, when it goes in multiplication, goes with multiplication symbol, then it will reciprocate. A by b into d by c. The same I followed, that x into reciprocate of minus 2 by 7 is 7 by minus 2. And reciprocate of x by 1 is 1 by x. Or you can calculate, then after that it is 7x by minus 2, it is minus 7 by 2x. Then after cross multiplication you will get the answer. The answer will be same, x is equals to 1 and minus 1. Hope the question is clear to you. You can do this question by any of the criteria, but that criteria, your calculation should be correct. You can use your own calculation. Okay? But the only thing is that R1 is equals to R2 here just because of these three terms are in GP. Hope this question is clear to you. I am sending you one assignment related to these questions. Let's do these questions. After that, in afternoon, I will send answers of these problems. If you will get any problem, any question, then you can contact me. Thank you so much.